Okay, I thought I'd make a video of the equipment I'm trying to sell. Russ, Matt, Timothy expressed interest in it. Anybody else? But you need to see it. So we couldn't find our camera, so I just had to get the camcorder, make a video of it. This is my boy's old skateboard ramp. I had to put it on this. Alright, this is the radial arm saw. As you can see, it's going to need another board, but that's no big deal. Boards are not too hard to find from what I understand. My cousin Nathan, who does the Bracewell furniture, he went through this and kind of told me what things were worth and what would have to be done, so I'm just relaying it on to whoever watches. But this works fine. I plugged it in, it runs, sounds fine. Needs some tender loving care, probably needs a little buffing and maybe a little oiling or something like that, but it works fine. It hasn't been out in the weather, although my dad kept it out in the shop, and when I brought it over here a week or so ago, it hadn't rained yet, but I've been keeping a tarp over it. But you know, even with a tarp, humidity and factors like that all come into play, so I really need to get rid of it and get it to somebody who can put it in a place and get some use out of it. Now this right here, I got all this kind of compacted together so I could get the tarp over it. But this right here, oh, by the way, that table right there that's on top of, right yonder, that goes with the radial arm saw. It's some kind of table deal. Now this right here is a multi-purpose tool. You've got the saw, I think. Yeah, the saw and another little kind of a saw and a router right here. And they got some stuff in here. You got two drawers, one big drawer and one little drawer. These are little things that go right here for different sawing applications from what I understand. And you got a tool and a thing and a nut for putting on the blade right there. This also will run. I turned it on. If it didn't run, I wouldn't even sell it. So you got the two drawers, and this is some kind of something. I guess it puts it at an angle for when you're cutting or something like that. Here's the on and off switch. This is a Ryobi. The table and the drawers and everything goes with it, all the way down to the wheels. Here's another little drawer here. I guess it goes with it. I'm not sure what that is. It might be a bunch of blades. And whoever buys it, if I find some little blades or something that goes with it later, I'll contact you and I'll give them to you. So that's the table. It slides back and forth. These things right here move around. So there's that. And then, oh yeah, there's some stuff in this drawer that goes with it too, some blades and different stuff. Here's the table saw. This is what Russ expressed interest in first, and then Matt, and then Timothy. So whoever doesn't want it, Russ, if you don't want it, I'll pass it on to Matt. Matt, if you don't want it, I'll pass it on to Timmy, and on down the line. I'm just, trying to be fair with everybody is from what I can remember. It runs fine. This is where your adjustments, this is your power right here. It opens up, the motor's inside, the motor works good, and that's your vacuum exhaust part. It slides back and forth fine, except you can see it needs a little buffing, but it runs good. I do need to tell you about one thing though. Let me kind of zoom in on this.
Let's see.
Okay, right here, you see how it's kind of rose up? And when you slide the slider, it wants to hit right here. Now, I have heard, Nathan told me from time to time that, that happens with people who keep their shop not in a conditioned space where humidity can be a factor, and they just have to knock it down. Take something like a board or something and just kind of knock it down below the surface, whatever it takes, and then slide it off. And nothing else, you can get boards for it to go back in there. It ain't too expensive. And then that's that. And you got a vacuum right here. It's a dual vacuum. Got two bags. Nathan, my cousin, expressed interest in that when he was here telling me about this stuff. He wants to make some kind of a pecan separator. His wife sells pecans, and he wanted to make some kind of pecan separator with that. But if he declines on it, then y'all are welcome to buy it. Again, this is the table for the radio arm saw. Lyndon, show him that wood right there. My daddy built, I'm still in good shape, my daddy built a cart to hold a lot of his wood. And I'm willing to sell the wood with the cart. It's also got pockets right here, if you can see the width right here, going all the way down. This thing's about 8 to 10 feet, I guess. And he's even got some wood that's got plastic around it. And so it must be some kind of special wood for some kind of work he does. There's plywood right here. And I got a whole bunch more wood over yonder that I'd be willing to sell to anybody who wants it, or they can take it when they buy the cart or whatever the case may be. There's the wood. I'm keeping it wrapped up. There's that. And I got 2 more things I want to show you inside. Okay, this is the shop. Trying to remember where I put everything. Well, we'll start here with the bandsaw. This is the bandsaw right here. I was thinking about keeping it, but I think I'll probably just sell it. I don't know what I would use it for. I was wanting to keep it because I could put a little hacksaw blade right here and have something to cut metal. But then my cousin told me that it's not really torqued for cutting metal. It's really just for wood. And if that's the case, then I'll probably just go ahead and get rid of it. It's got a nice little light, you know. I think the bulb's blown. But it runs. Now the blade don't move yet because I think I think it's off track in there. I haven't really opened it up. But that's no big deal. You probably get you a new blade, wrap it around there, lock it down, it'll be fine. But it runs. Let's see if I can find the trigger on it. That tells you how much I know about this stuff. I don't even know how to turn it on. Let me, you see a switch over there somewhere? Oh, here it is right here. I think this is it right here. See, it runs just fine. It's just that it ain't moving there, and it's probably because something's off track right there. So anybody who's interested in the bandsaw can get that. And then you got that little sander over there. There's a little sander right here. It runs good. You got a sander right there, a disc sander, and then that's your belt sander that mounts to this right here when you got a piece on there. But it works fine. Anybody interested in a sander can take that. And so I don't think we have anything else. Point it over here. Yeah, I think the rest of it's at Daddy's shop. That's where the boys make their movie. That's that green screen. I'll be glad when that gets done so I can have my shop back. But anyway, tomorrow is Thursday. I'm going to go to my mom's for Thanksgiving, and I'm going to go in her shop, and we'll look at all the other stuff, and then I'll put it online, or I'll put it on Facebook or whatever, and y'all can look at it and decide if you want it or not, if it's too much trouble or whatever the case may be. Russell, I think you asked for the table saw first. If you're not interested, just say so, and then it'll move on to Matt and on down to Timothy. I think Timothy was third, just trying to be fair with everyone to the best of my memory. But there you are. So we'll go to tomorrow and do the other part. Thanks. Okay, we're at my dad's shop now, and I'm going to go through it real quick because I don't know how much battery life I got. This is another one of the vacuums that he has. If anybody's interested in that. We got some wood tables. There is a planer. Let me go over there and give everybody the planer. That's practically new. You notice there's no rust on it whatsoever. Get the other side of the view and get that drill press. We also got a Delta drill press over there. I may decide to keep that. I don't know. It depends on how much room I have. Alright, then we got another little Delta tool right here. You probably saw it a while ago. All right, Lyndon, there's another planer outside there. Go ahead and get a visual of that. It's in pretty good shape. I don't know. When you get done with that, come here real quick. Whoever gets the table saw, we got a lot of brand new blades right there to go with it as an additional deal. So, alright, go ahead. Stop. Then we got this thing right here. I don't even know what this is. Looks like it may bend metal or something. It's got some kind of platform here. Or, I'm not sure what that is, but it's a little older. I don't know if it works or not. Then we got that drill press right there, big drill press made by Grizzly. Both of them are made by Grizzly. You can see it stands up about as tall as I am. It's about 5.5, 6 feet. Then we got this scale saw right here. I may decide to keep this. It's on a table. This is called a miter saw, I think, is what they call these. Nice little table right here. Getting that. And then over there we got a big Delta band saw. Lenny, if you want to, just kind of go over there. So that's all I know of. So if somebody make me an offer, I'm going to be looking it up, see how much it is. If anybody want this stuff, just let me know, and we'll come over here and you can see about taking it off my hands if you want it. Thanks. Bye.